everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run through of Pool of Radiance as part of 8-Bit Obscurity, and we just got ourselves that leather symbol of Bane. Turns out that the goblins weren't the right ones I had to fight. There are random battles around here that say 4 orcs appear with shields emblazoned with the mark of Bane. You kill them, you get the leather symbol of Bane. You can move on. So a blind orc approaches, reaches his hands out to me. So there you go. Apparently that blind orc just had to feel you. And that symbol will allow you inside. So I found one of the trapdoors. It contains all this treasure. There's a lot of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it all up. And there are a few more of these trapdoors, but because we're always kind of fighting for space, if I open any more, I think I will waste stuff, as then I won't be able to pick it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just continue on with the battle, and clean up the rest of the treasure later. We have this cursed shrine that's causing trouble against my good characters, and I'm gonna break this thing. And the fight starts. So here's what we're dealing with. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 orcs, 2 bugbears, and the head cleric, which is Mace. His name. So I'm sure you can guess who I'm going to go after first. And that is Mace and the Bugbears. The orcs are kind of just going to have to stand there anyway and wait for them to move, so... getting their stand around turns. You know, bugbears are not too bad in terms of, you know, these tall kind of giant characters. They're not too bad. They're not, you know, they're not orcs. They're not goblins, I'll tell you that. But they're not like trolls. They're not giants. So we'll be able to deal with them. Especially because they fall asleep. Now we laid out quite a few of them. You know, a couple orcs kind of running away there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Mace, obviously, and I'm going to take down the sleeping characters. Probably shouldn't have put her in front like that, but... there's nothing there that she wasn't going to be hit by anyway. Yes, gather around. Get hit by another sleep spell. Alright, let's see if I can land another sleep spell, put that other that other bugbear down. And that is correct. Correct assessment. sleep spell is, I swear, such a game breaker, and you get it right in the beginning. Definitely makes fights a whole lot easier. So let's clean up a bit. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to run to the left and grab those guys who are just going to hide there. Durton's wasting his time, as usual. So now the battle looks a whole lot more manageable in terms of just sheer population. Let's get this loner over here. Poor guy. He was without his friends. So that takes care of the sleeping ones. The rest should be surrendering soon. Unless these are programmed to fight to the death, which I do not recommend to them. Durton's wasting his time again. He wasn't even injured. Let's go pick on these guys, shall we? Oh, whoops. I forgot he's a, I forgot he's supposed to be, shooting, not doing that. They got a free hit and whatever. So now I have to move all my guys all the way up there. Just to attack these two guys who decide to hide in the corner. Oops, I hit auto. I'll have to remember to turn that off and re-equip her sword. I'll throw him on auto too, why not? He wasn't smart enough to equip his bow though. Good job, Durton. Oh, come on. Seriously. I feel like this game sometimes just tries to drag everything out just to annoy the crap out of you. There he goes. Alright. And so that was the special battle, and what do you know, Mace drops a mace. I don't think I have room to carry it. That's not good. Let's see, what can I drop then? Oh, I know. Drop the leather symbol. There we go. Oh, you're welcome, Durton. Now get out of my party. And so, we have lost our good friend Durton, as he stays behind to keep tabs on the reclaimed shrine of... I don't know what the shrine is now. It's not Bane, that's all I know. There are 2 more weapon and item caches here. I will have to come back for them, because, as you no doubt have seen, I have no room. So now begins the trek of going and getting rid of all my items, which I will do off screen. So back to town. Rich and full of success. And I can't check in because it's too dark. A shame. So what I'll do is heal up, and I'll talk about what we're going to do in the next episode. On the next episode, we have two choices. We can either travel to the Cadorna Textile House and take care of things there, which has a mix of various monsters up to and including the undead, which not my favorite of monster class. Or we can head to the various stages of the wilderness area, including the kobold camps, the nomad camps, and I believe it's going to give us the quest to go to the buccaneer camps as well. And those are pretty straightforward. It's just go in, and usually your idea of convincing these kind of people is to just slaughter them outright, or slaughter their king, or slaughter somebody. But they are pretty fun, so I mean you can't really complain. I guess you could, but I find them fun. I think we're going to end up going to the textile house though, because it is the last general area of Flan. Unless you count the graveyard, which you shouldn't count the graveyard because that place is ridiculous. I find the graveyard harder than the last place, honestly. Alright, so what do we got? I guess enough stuff. Oh, thanks. Alright, so we got the undead in the graveyard, nomads, kobolds, and find what contaminates the river. And then, of course, there's still the textile house. We got that one as a special. Oops. No, I don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest and identify what we got. And I'm gonna head back into the shrine, grab that stuff, and anything that's worthwhile I will show to you on the next episode. So pretty generic stuff. Cleric scrolls don't really care about at this point. Mace I don't care about simply because she already has a better one. Hammer is probably going to be junk. Hammers are usually junk. So that's all for the identification of there. Battle axe +1, crap. Mace +2. She's got one already. Kind of feel gypped here. Spear. Spear +2. Sword I already had. Oh, broadsword. Broadsword +1. I had better. And that's it. Okay. So, before I sell anything, let's take one quick trip to the training station to see if anybody can level up. I'm hoping Krellin can, because he needs it so he can learn spells and I can get rid of all his scrolls. And apparently not. Doesn't look like anybody can level. Alright, so that's it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get rid of the rest of that treasure, and anything worthwhile I will show you. If I don't show you anything, then you can just generally assume that it was all crap and I sold it all. But hey, money's money. Could always use some more money. Even though I'm not really buying anything. It's the nature of the game. Somewhat. So, anyway, on the next episode we will tackle our next quest, whichever one it might be. I haven't decided yet. It's either going to be Nomads or it's going to be Cadorna Textile House. Kind of leaning towards Cadorna just to get it done. So hope you come back for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.